Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video, guys. In this one, I want to talk about how retention will bring new opportunities into your life. So this one's going to be directed more towards, jobs and things in that nature, guys. So let's get straight into it, man. Um, when you go on retention, guys, like your life just starts to improve, man. You start gaining so much confidence, so much charisma, so much energy. Your energy overall like changes, guys. It changes over time. So with everything that comes from retention, guys, when it comes to jobs, guys, you will be able to manifest jobs really quick, guys. um it's just like, when you go to job interviews, guys, you're more than likely gonna get hired like instantly, guys. Like it won't be hard for you to find a job because people like the type of energy that you have. On retention, guys, you feel confident, you have good eye contact, you have good communication skills. All these things, all these benefits that come from retention, it has to do with it. And another thing, like I mentioned, is like you just attract like a lot of luck and abundance into your life. So when it comes to jobs, guys, like people will just like hire you, or they will kind of give you an opportunity. Like there's been times, guys, where I'll get into that further into this video, guys, but basically, like, I just want to mention, like, there's been times where I've gotten like job offers. But first, guys, I want to talk about like something real quick. Like when I was when was this? This was like a few months ago, guys. I was getting ready to get a different job, right? Because the location, like the company was like moving to a different location and it was too far of a drive for me. So I was trying to look for a different like job, right? And like I found one, or it was just like such a coincidence, guys. Like, cause I randomly like kind of found one, and like the interview went like as smooth as butter, guys. And it happened to be in the same like location, like literally like 15 minutes away from where I lived. Like back then, I had to drive like 30 minutes for this shitty job that started like at 11:30, and then all of a sudden I like landed a interview with this company that was like in a in like a close location, guys, like 15 minutes from where I lived. And not only that, they started like way earlier in the day, more money, guys. And it was just like these two guys, right? And I was just like talking to them like all confident, and they were just like, I could tell like they were just like intrigued by like, I was very like professional. I wasn't like timid or I wasn't shy. Like I was just like very like confident. And it's crazy because like they basically like gave me a call like the next day, like that, guys. And so I got the job like super quick, guys. Like it's crazy. Um and things like that just happen, guys. Like everything just comes more easier on retention, man. You know. And you know what, you want to know what's funny, guys, is that later on I found out that my previous employer, um she was like talking shit like to the person that I got hired with like in this new job. Cause it like, okay, so my previous employer was like this lesbian chick. And me being on retention, guys, like being like in my masculine energy, women that aren't or women that aren't feminine, when they're women that are like masculine and stuff, they don't like when a guy's like in his masculine energy. Especially like her. It was like this spiky hair like lesbian boss lady. So she couldn't control me, or she would try to control me, but I would kind of like stand up for myself and like certain things. So she was just like kind of talking bad like to the employer that I was trying to get a job with. Has like how your background, it has like different jobs that you had. I guess she like told the new manager like not to hire me, but I ended up getting the job anyways because, like I said, like they liked my energy, they liked the way that I was like talking, and like I had like a good experience. But sometimes like people, uh like I said, man, on this journey, guys, you will receive hate and love. But she tried to throw dirt on my name, but it backfired. Like it didn't work, and I got the job like that. So yeah, man, and it was even better than the one that I had, where I started earlier, more money, and just overall like way better, guys. Closer to my house, less gas, wasting less money on gas. You know what I'm saying? So that happened, guys. And when I mentioned like new opportunities will like pop out of nowhere, guys, like don't be surprised like if this happens too. Like the other day I was, just chilling, right? And I was like going for a walk, and there was like this guy, like he was doing like some roofing, like he was like installing like solar panels or things like that. And I just said what's up to him, just had a little conversation, literally like 20-second conversation. And then when I started heading back, he was like, he was just like talking to me. He was basically like offering me a job right there. Like no cap, guys. No cap. He was like offering me a job like out of nowhere. Like I didn't mention anything about that. I just said what's up to him. I was like, how you doing? You know? And it's just something about you guys. Like I was like walking in the sun, guys. I don't know if it was like the glow, just the aura, or just the respect, everything that comes with like your energy on retention, man. That he just kind of like went up to me, is like, hey, do you want like a job? Or that's basically what he said, because he was just telling me about it. He was telling me how much they made, and it was like twice or three times more than I'm making right now. So, opportunities will just kind of like fall onto you, man, like unexpectedly like that, guys. And like, if I wanted to, like I could look more into it. He gave me his business card and things like that, guys. Like, well, I don't know where it's at right now. It's somewhere in here, guys, but I don't need to show you. But basically, yeah, like he just gave me his business card. Um, so like that's like a job opportunity right there, man. It's just like like free training. Like I don't have to pay for anything. Like it's crazy, man. Like these opportunities and these blessings just like come because I don't know, man. It's just like I've mentioned like in that video, like where you just attract luck. Like you just seem to attract luck and like abundance, like when you retain, guys, because you're like you, by holding on to your seed and like self improving and putting out good energy. It's like the universe is like a mirror now. Like back then when you're on the hub, when you were releasing, it's just a lot of negativity. You have a lot of negativity like in your thoughts and your aura. Everything about you is just kind of more like dimmed down. Like you don't really make an impact. You seem to attract a lot more like negative scenarios, shittier jobs, shittier friendships, just things like that. Like life doesn't seem as like good. But when you're on retention, guys, you just seem to attract the more finer things in life, like things like opportunities will just kind of like flow into your life. And like I'm telling you guys, like people will just like randomly like start conversations with you, or it could be something like, you having like a random conversation with a stranger, okay? And they like your energy, and this stranger happens to be like a boss or like somebody that like that they could hook you up with a job. Things work like in mysterious ways like that. Like everything is just like things happen like that. Like, you just be having like a regular conversation with somebody, not knowing that this person like, could hook you up with like a high paying job, because you're just talking to them like regular, and they like your energy, and they just want to give you something back. Like people will just give you free things on retention, man. Like I made a video on this too, guys. Like I made videos on all these different types of topics, but it's crazy, man. Like, and when it comes to jobs, like it's so easy. Like I wouldn't say easy, but it's just everything just feels like more like natural, you feel like you just have a lot more opportunities, man. And like you just suddenly start making more money. And with the current job that I have right now, I actually got a raise as well. Like the way that I was performing, guys, it was just like impressive. So the manager, he just like gave me a raise, um because like he saw like I was just killing them, man. And it was like this was like a while ago, bro. Was like 2 months ago, or more. It was like kind of when I barely started. I was like maybe like 2 months in, and I already got a raise. They were just showing me like how I was doing. But yeah, like people will appreciate you, man. Like the fruits of your labor will show on retention, man. Like you just move out here with just like this this different vibe about you, and you attract like a lot of positive things into your life, guys. So like, don't be surprised like if you just start making more money, like these different job opportunities start popping up, because they're blessings, man. Like, it's just, God, the universe, it just blesses you when you start like, doing what you have to do, like not disrespecting like the universe, not being like committing like sexual sin and things like that, just like releasing your essence like for no reason, for no purpose. You get rewarded, man. It's like the universe like rewards you for your like hard work and like your, you know, because like not a lot of people are doing this out here, man. Like they're just like releasing, they're caught up in addictions, they're caught up in like just low energy. So when you remove yourself from that, guys, when you put in the work, you put in the spiritual work, man, you start going within, doing the inner work, like life just becomes more abundant, right? Life just becomes more abundant, and you just feel like overall happier. So like I said, like when you talk to people, all of a sudden they'll be like giving you job offers, right? Like all this crazy stuff, man. Like I'm not even lying, bro. Like this has happened. Like people just give you free things, or they just like, like, and it's just crazy, man. It's just like you just start receiving like abundance and blessings, man. Um, and you just start making more money. Like you just overall feel like way better in life, guys. What you put out into the world is what you get back. So if you're always negative, if you're always like releasing on the hub, you're just at a lower vibration all the time, man. So you're just putting out a lot of negativity into the world. So that's what you get back, because that's, you're kind of letting your mind know like, oh, I deserve negativity. Like even if not, obviously not on the conscious level, but your actions by what you're doing, it's very negative, right? So you're just going to receive that negativity back. But when you just put a lot of positive things out, you do the inner work, all of a sudden it's like a reflection, and you start getting that back. What goes around comes around, and things in that nature, man. So, yeah, man, I don't want to make the video too long. I just wanted to drop that video real quick while the sun is still out, shining pretty nice. Um, I'm about to go play some basketball, the vibes. So, yeah, man, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.